Hello, thank you for tuning in to this section of reads. These readings should be on the YouTube channel James 13 Wicca in case you're seeing it somewhere else. The information like the cards and dice that's going to be linked below, or like the information will be below, I should say. If you're interested in a reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4 astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below, same email. With that being said, let's go ahead and get into the one you selected. Hello, Gemini. Thank you very much for tuning in to this week's read. These readings are valid for whenever you come to them. That being said, what do we have for Gemini? Gemini. Okay. It's saucy. Oh, it's saucy. It's saucy. I know it's saucy, but this is the Five of Pentacles. This the way this one looks. I feel like you've given a lot to this. It's the Five of Pentacles, which is usually on the outside. But the way this feels to me is like you've been giving, or somebody's been asking a lot of you. I feel like somebody's been asking a lot, but you haven't been getting a lot. So you've been giving, but not getting a lot in return. I feel like you've been giving a lot, though. So maybe that's why the Five of Pentacles is here, especially the way it looks. It's kind of like, have you been giving? Yes. Have they been giving back? I don't think the balance is with it. Not yet, anyway. I'll just roll the dice on it. See, is there anything else I need to say about that? It's kind of aggravating, but at the same time, the Emperor is there with the Ace of Swords reversed. So, they wanted you to prove your worth. They didn't think you were that good at the situation or something. They were trying to find the truth out. They were worried that there was more talk than anything else, and that what you were saying didn't make sense. So, I feel like they kept asking you for this, that, and the other thing, and you came through. I do feel like you came through. But this is why the balance hasn't been coming back. In the beginning, I don't think they believed in you. But over time, they're like, no, Gemini has value here. Gemini is good. I think they've learned to really like you. You've proven yourself. Okay, I'm not saying that's fair or warranted. This is just where it's going. Okay. Ace of Wands is showing up for you. You also have the Queen of Wands going on here too. But it's a defined wand. It's a defined wand. It's defined. It's defined. So it's almost like, you've done well here. We like what you're doing. We have a promotion, but it's in this other office. You can have this promotion at this other office. So it's like, that's how I would say it was defined. Like this is what it is. Somebody's offering you something. Somebody's offering you the Ace of Wands. And I feel like it's taking me a minute to really decide, am I going to take it or not? At the same time, I feel kind of stuck. Like, I don't know, part of me feels like I can't not take it. If I can make it work, maybe I need to make it work. I'm trying to be careful with it. It's a little... It does feel a little bit pushy. The truth is there. What is that? The offer's there. I don't have to work for it. It's right out there. I know what I'm going to be doing. I know what it's going to be. I just don't feel like this energy is always that giving. I think that's part of it. I think that's part of it too. Even like when I look around me with other people, it's not often that this energy is very giving. So it's kind of like, this is my moment. I either take it or I don't. I feel like that's what I'm getting with this. And it comes in the way it comes in. I either take it or I don't. The situation is very demanding. There's a lot of demands on this. Are you going to go for it? It's a good question. There's good energy going forward, but like... This situation is calling for a new beginning one way or another. The Devil comes in with the Ace of Wands reversed. If I don't move forward with this, I feel like I am dealing with the Devil constantly. One way or another, change needs to come forward. One way or another. If I don't go forward with this, I'm stuck with the Devil energy is what I keep getting. It's general read, take it with a grain of salt. So it's kind of like if this was a work situation and your boss says, all right, we're at this location in this town, this other location 500 miles away, there's a promotion there, I'd like you to take that. I feel like it's like I say no and I'm stuck with this person who's not going to be nice to me because I didn't do what they wanted. B, I can take the promotion and uproot my life and make it all happen 500 miles away. Or C, I can get a job somewhere else. And then I guess that solves the problem that way. You're Gemini. I'm sure you have a whole alphabet of other options. I'm sure you do. But this is what I'm getting for right now. That was funny because I heard somebody laugh to the side saying, you think there's only 3 options? I'm just saying that's what I'm given for right now. That's what we're working with. That's what I'm centering on. Give me a break. I'm not a Gemini. I'm a Pisces. So a change needs to happen. A new beginning needs to happen one way or another. So those are the directions I was seeing a new beginning the easiest. So we're just going to center on those. This is a point where life needs to change. Okay, if this reading is hitting. Be careful of getting stuck in the mystery. If you get stuck in the mystery, things are going to happen. If you get stuck in the mystery, it's like other people choose your outcome for you, and that's not okay. You need to be the driver. This is your life. This is your car. You need to be the driver. It's kind of like, if it's your car, you should be driving. If it's your car and somebody says, I'll drive, no, this is your car. You drive. You know what I mean? This is the default. It just goes where it goes, and things will change. Things are going to change one way or another anyway. I just don't feel like I want to give somebody else the power to make those choices for me. And if I get stuck in the mystery, other people make the choices for you. So be careful not to get stuck in the mystery, trying to hold it off, or how about not that right now? How about something else? Or can I look into this? Or can I ask these questions? Or if I get stuck in the mystery of like all the possibilities that are there right now, somebody defaults an answer for me, and I don't think that's okay. It looks pretty with that transformation card, but it's like the more I keep looking at it, this time I'm noticing the dark greens, and like the colors don't seem to match for me right now. I'm seeing this one wing over here that it looks very muddy to me on camera. I'm getting like I might end up with a change that I didn't really want. Maybe good for other people, but maybe not good for you. When I keep seeing the muddier colors here, I keep thinking earth energy. I keep getting some choices that like I get locked into that I have a hard time getting out of. You're Gemini. Can you find ways out of things? Yes, but there's a difference between finding a way out and being able to actually make it happen, if you follow me. Be careful about that. There's another option. Give yourself a time limit. So like if your boss says, you know, on Thursday afternoon, I want you to take this promotion. Can I give you an answer Monday? Can I give you an answer Monday? And then realize you have to make up your mind by Monday. Make your decision. What is this card? New beginning. You have to choose that new beginning. You're not going to have all the pieces to make the best decision. You're going to be able to make a good decision, and it may turn out to be the best decision, but you may not know that for a while. In fact, you may not know that at all because you go the path you go, you don't know what was down the other paths because you went down this path. You may end up making the best decision without realizing it. I think that's where I'm supposed to go with it. But it's kind of like, give yourself a time limit. Oh, can I give you an answer Monday? Okay, I'll give you an answer Monday. Then you realize by Monday I have to know what I'm going to do. So it's like, I'm just going to find another job in this area. You tell this person, no, I'm not going to take that. But you also realize it might get very difficult there. So the sooner you can find another job, the better. Or you're like, all right, I'll do it. So now over the weekend, you've already looked through, like, what do you need to do to make that happen? Or, I mean, you know, there's other options, I know. It could be a better, more, like, choosing your new option is stronger. It's not going to be comfortable. It's not going to be completely comfortable. It's just not. But this shows up, by the way. Your Ace of Cups shows up by you choosing. When you choose it, you're actively looking into it, and you will find beautiful things. There's a reason you're going to choose what you're going to choose. So, like, if you choose, I don't want to leave this area, so I'm going to say no, but then I'm going to find something else, that could open a beautiful door that you were not looking for until now. This situation forced you into that. Or, you're like, I'm going to do this, move 500 miles away, and I'm going to do this. Whole new adventure opens up for you. Whole new, like, what's to discover, what's to see here, where could I live, what type of this, what type of that, what are the people like here? Like, what other amenities are here that I'm not used to, but restaurants are here that I've never been to before, stuff like that. The Ace of Cups will show up for you one way or another. Once you've made your choice, I feel like you're going to do this anyway, but... What is that? Ooh, Ace of Cups again on the dice with the world coming in. It's like this really big novel, but it's like an action novel. It's like action, mystery, suspense. There's so much going on. There's so much to discover in this situation. There's so much to learn. It's like the Lord of the Rings, in my opinion. There's so many different aspects to the story, in my opinion. To see it from all the different angles, to discover it from all the different ways it could go, it's like there's a lot of richness here. So it's like, you know, some of those stories you read once and you're like, that was pretty cool, or even a movie you watch and you watch it once, but there was so much going on and it was like, that was pretty good. But then when you watch it the second time, you're like, oh, that's interesting, that was a precursor to this, and like you watch it again and you're like, oh my god, yes, and that was there too. And this is another subset, like, oh, that actually answers some things that I saw in the end. Oh, okay. It's just one of those movies or stories, the more you read it, the more you get out of it. I feel like this isn't a boring commitment. This is a good commitment. Kind of like every time I read it, I just learn something new. Every time I read it, I find like every little piece of this story made sense. Everything was picked or chosen for a reason. And it all led into where it was going. It's like the more I read it, the more I see it. It's more exciting every time I read it because I recognize more details and how these details actually led into the outcome of where things were going, and give more depth to the characters, give more depth to why this happened. There's more and more that keeps coming from this. It's a lot of beauty. There may be aspects of other people around you that benefit from your situation. But this is one of those things where I get that it's very worth it. This is a choice for you. This is not a choice about other people. What do we mean by that? You have to go and do what you have to do. Other people will lend in or add in as they need to. When you make your choice, you also bring in other opportunities for other people. Keep that in mind. So, I don't know. If you're worried about other people or people around you, I get like it'll work out for other people too. Lead your way forward, make the choices best for you, and let those energies come in as they need to. There are other things around you that could come in or that might be a part of the story, but that will come in after you make the best decision for you. That will add in after as necessary. All right. I'm going to shut this down here. Hope that helps. Thank you very much for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below, same email. Thanks again for watching. Have a great day.